My name's Joe. I'm here in Idaho elk hunting. I have a lot of other tags in my pocket, but elk is the reason we're here. We drove in from Kentucky. It was about 2,000 miles. We got in last night, 10:30 local time, about midnight or 12:30 East Coast time. Here with my best friend. He's actually got a bear tag and is supposed to be making his own video. But right now we're focused on me. We're camping. Camp is on the back side of that mountain. This is beautiful Idaho. We just dropped Jake off at the bear blind. He's hunting over bait, but I got an elk tag in my pocket. I got a lot of tags in my pocket. But right now, we're getting ready to go up to that open hillside there and see if we can't glass up and spot some elk. So please like and subscribe, and I hope. This is just insane. It's either you got like a 3-mile shot or you got a 60-yard shot. It's just insane how thick it is in here. I got my 300 Win Mag with me in hand, but in the truck, I got my 45-70 in the truck, which is a really good brush gun for stuff like this. But I don't know. We'll probably be bouncing back and forth between the Win Mag and the 45-70. So it took us about 45 minutes from the truck to get up here. But where I pointed at is about where I'm sitting. I think I'm more on like the side of the hill that you didn't really see, because you got the two hills facing you that I was pointing at. So I think I'm kind of like right here in the middle. So I don't know if I'd necessarily be able to see if I went around the side of the hill. Right here, side of the mountain. I'd be able to see down where I was talking to you from the truck at. But it took us about 45 minutes. It took me 45 minutes to get in here. And sitting here glassing to that middle tree right there. It's about 530 yards, which the 300 Win Mag would have no problem doing. The only problem is, not really a problem, just getting stable, because this stuff, the incline out here is about like that. So now we wait for an elk. So this is at left hillside. That's where we were standing in the truck. Just gotta find the elk. Cute little guy. Oh, he's still mean mugging me. He's doing perimeter mean mugs. We are up and at it this morning at camp. And we're actually getting ready to go mix a bear bait for Jake. So. Man, these switchbacks are so beautiful and neat. But what kind of sucks is it's just a straight 1,000-foot drop off. But I guess the trees will probably stop you. But like, there's no getting the truck out. Or we're here, day 2, driving to a trailhead where we're gonna park and then hike in and pretty much sit, pass, and hike around all day is the current plan. So I just drove up a fucking mountain. Alright, so what's the plan here, Anthony?
Right now I just want to glass these openings across from us, and then we're going to go out this way.
Alright.
Roll out over the top of it. There's a burn just past what we can see. Hunt around through the burn and then drop back out to the truck that we left down on the road.
Sounds good. Is that a woodpecker? check this out. Alright, so we're set up at our first glassing spot, so we're gonna see what we can't see. Man, I've done dumber shit, but I said I've done dumber shit, but I can't remember when. Did you find an elk already? God damn.
Nobody knows that thing exists. I can tell you that.
Look at that. That is a goat. About 1,500 yards. That little white speck right there in the middle. Shit. Okay. They don't bugle a lot this late in the season, but when they do, they're in trouble. So we made it to this glassing knob. We kind of like hunted all the way in here, taking our time. Fell and ate shit like 3 different times. That dude is so sure-footed, it's ridiculous. But we've just been doing some very light bugling and some cow calling, very lightly, just trying to locate somebody. But I think the plan is to sit here till dark, glassing these couple of ravines, these switchbacks that we got that we can see, and hopefully something comes out to feed. I think is the plan right now. This is some insane country. Almost back to the truck. Okay, so it's 5 in the morning local time. This is day 3. This is the second day of actual hunting. This is day 2. No, doesn't matter. Yesterday was 275 flights of stairs and 11 miles, or 12 miles. Today we're driving about 40 minutes down. Last night we were relatively close to camp. Today we're driving down, starting early, and hiking in. And we'll give it a go. This was quite literally terrible walking up here. It's all tore up from elk, and we passed up a low design on the way up. But getting up here has been absolutely terrible. Getting in here was awful. There's a mile of just this. I was touching the ground in front of me. I don't know how we pack a bull out of here, but I'm literally elk hunting on a mountain in Idaho, and you're not. Have fun at work tomorrow, nerd. Okay, but really. So we're waiting for something to step out of there. And then right over this hill, right past this brush line right here, you can see it. It's just all sandy, and there's elk tracks everywhere. So we're hoping he just appears, and then I shoot him. That's gameplay. Pretty rocket science stuff. Should we just aim for the water?
Yeah.
It's only like 60 feet down, 120 feet out. Yeah, we got it. We'll just aim for the water. Shit. That is the peak we were just up, walking around and glassing along with this side of the switchback. And I also just rock slid that last 30 feet. So it was a nice little hardtack. Stupid and dangerous. I don't recommend it. We are back up here at the peak, trying to glass up some elk. And it's about 4 o'clock, so it gets dark at about 6:30. I guess we'll see what happens. I doubt we'll be able to make a play on anything, but you never know. Out here, I guess you can charge whatever you want for gas when you're the only gas for an hour and a half up on top of a mountain. So we're up here at the lodge, the mountain, and not be able to get back down. We're going into a new area today, and then the guys just decided let's get breakfast. So I guess we're just gonna get breakfast after I get done paying $800 for half a tank of gas. I'm sure my alignment's fine. Tree bear.
Oh, that'd be a gnarly tumble. As I about tumble. There's a second lake right up in that little flat. You can kind of see the water's edge up in there.
Yeah.
And that's the one I fished. There's a good trail walking down to it. And that
How the fuck do you get to this thing?
I've never been down to this one. I've been to that.
All right, so the plan is to give Jake the keys and we'll meet him down at the road at nightfall. We drove the truck to the top of the mountain and now we're gonna hike down. And we're off. Side hill out and try and gain a little elevation. Follow the creek on out to the logging roads. Some of these trees are just so freaking big. I got one 5 feet across in diameter. It's fucking nuts. I ate shit like 6 times. You see my sign? Kind of dropping a little bit at a time. I don't just go straight down. This is a good bind. You sign it. These trees are just so freaking huge. We've hiked for 6 miles. We were side hilling for forever. We just decided that we had to drop down in this bottom. It was just too much. We were trying to be out of this canyon by dark at our rally point, but we'll be lucky. Without a doubt. We're not moving fast enough, and that side hill slowed us down so much, and it was tearing our feet up. Like, that shit was bad. I'm having not very good thoughts. Now we're home, so if I was an elk, I'd be in here, in my opinion. Nice and green and cool down here. These trees are just so fucking huge. It's ridiculous. I think 6 feet in diameter. This is like out of King Kong. This is fucking nuts. The way the wind's been blowing, there's a small wolf right there. Interesting. So today's Friday. It's the morning of the 5th day of hunting. Apparently, the other guy at camp is seeing all the fucking elk. He went for a walk last night around 4 p.m. It gets dark at like 6. And just took his dog for a walk and doesn't take a gun with him. And sees like a pretty freaking good 6x6 that I would have been more than happy with. Like, it was pretty decent elk. 40 feet off the road. 200 yards from camp. Like, you want to talk about the easiest pack out ever. Like, I could get my truck into it. And this dude doesn't shoot it. And this dude apparently is seeing all the friggin' elk. And just, I don't understand. And then I guess yesterday when I was actually hunting, he saw one at like 730 yards. And I get, not everybody can take that shot. But yesterday we went 13 miles. We walked through this burn, side hilling for 2 hours, going like 2 miles, just tearing our feet up. Got down into this bottom, and you saw the photos and the videos of those trees. They were like, some of them were windfall, and we were climbing over that stuff. Did see some wolf tracks, but it was just, yesterday was rough, especially after our feet got wet. Like trying to cross the creek was like walking on ice. It was rough. So today it's the sun's almost up, like we're about there. We're gonna go see if we can locate that bull that dude saw 400 yards from camp, and try and run it down, I guess. Anthony, what's the plan?
We're gonna hike up here, check a few cameras, and sit in a big meadow and watch a big opening until dark.
Took forever getting up here. Now we're just hoping something steps out to feed. Saw tons of sign on the way up here. There's some bull, 2 or 3 day old bull poop right behind me. Hopefully something steps out in the next hour before we have to head down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is trying to kill an elk in Idaho. We still did 11 miles today. It's probably one of our easier days. Good day. Not mad at it. Hopefully Jake killed a bear tonight. How you doing, big guy?
Talking, babe. Oh, I'm all right. Pretty good. Not killing bears.
Good morning. So today I'm walking some old logging roads, switchbacks that are way overgrown. And the goal is to hit a peak up here. There's tons of elk tracks in here. The goal is to hit a peak up here and stay the night. It's supposed to rain at like 2 p.m. tomorrow. But we're hoping to get up there because there's a lot of area to glass and whatnot. And hopefully put a move on something. So this is a literal fucking elk highway. This is nuts. Probably just gonna spend the next 3 days here. It's insane how much signs This isn't elk or a deer or anything. This is where I'd be. Humans don't come up here. It's god awful. And there's a ridge that way between you and the road. And there's a ridge that way between you and the road. There's been tons of sign. It's 11:30. I think I started walking at 8 to get up here. It's time to go stomp around. Wait for Anthony to come find me. This is insane. I wonder if this is maybe like an old cowboy camp. Mark 2110. That dude's a dick. This is a literal fucking elk highway. This is nuts. Probably just gonna spend the next 3 days here. It's insane how much sign's in here. the wind swirled and we got busted. He came charging down with about 2 or 3 cows. We thought he was heading right towards us. He hit the trail we were on, just out of view, and just started running in the opposite direction. So we're walking the 9 miles back to the truck. And it's time for a cold one. Jesus Christ. Where you at, big boy? Where you at? So right now, it's about 2 in the afternoon, and I got rained on a little bit, but there's an elk highway right on the other side of that bush. It's maybe at 30 yards, and everything that walks through here, this open area, walks through right there. This grass will probably come up to the bottom of their stomachs, but I'm hoping that they just come this way. I walked up through that way, and the wind is blowing that way, so I'm hoping everything just stays right. And yesterday, when we chased them, they went up over that ridge over there, so hopefully they really seem to like it in here, and they come walking back. Anthony's over there in that opening, glassing this way, and all these openings over here, and so we'll see what happens. I'm cold. Well, this morning we woke up and it was 25 degrees out. Today we're taking kind of a little bit easier of a day. We gotta go into town at noon, and then I think we're just gonna sit for bear this evening. But so we're just walking this old nice trail, and just it's all open timber, really easy stay, super peaceful. It's cold out, seeing tons of deer tracks, and we're hoping to just stumble into something. Super easy, peaceful day. Almost out of the woods, and then looks like I think I might be bear hunting tonight. So we got about 3.5 inches last night up here at 5,500 feet elevation, and it stuck. It was raining down at 3,600 feet, and it was just rain. But woke up to this morning. This entire hunt has been a fine line between brave and stupid. I like to play jump rope with it.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Stupid.
It's gonna be fun to drive back up
you gotta
tonight.
Be brave to be this dumb though.
We fucking might have to tie our chain up. So, Idaho ended up being tag soup. We had that one encounter of the bull at about 200 yards, or maybe like 140 yards, but it was so thick we couldn't see anything. Basically, our wind was going right to him, and he came down, and then instead of coming about another 75 yards into visual range of us where I could have shot him, he and 2 or 3 cows took off the opposite way, and then that was it. So that was the only encounter we had. Then we got the snow on like the second to last day. Tried to do some bear hunting, but the bears just wouldn't cooperate. So just ended up being tag soup. It was a great time, but away she goes.